Hey Sydney, I am Shay, the owner of Delta and Nora Golden Doodles, and I am so sorry for this late video. We just got back a little while ago, and I'm also hoarse from the weather change, so bear with me. But this is Blue. He was just taking a snooze under all of his litter mates, so oh yes, say we're so tired. He has those perfect little puppy wrinkles on his face too, if I can get him to turn around here. They're always looking for food. Right there on the side. Just love those. So he is actually one of our smaller males. Mom of this litter is a 65-pound golden retriever. So she's not tall, but she's more barrel shaped with like a wider face, and kind of like a wider body, like a broader set golden retriever. And dad is a 48-pound Moyen Poodle and is the complete opposite. He has like the slender body. He's a little bit taller than her, but weighs significantly less. Has the body of like almost like a greyhound. He's real skinny, just like the poodles are. So Blue will be a nice combination of those two things. I don't think that he will be as big as Mom. He's just not as big as some of the others. Usually our males are the larger ones, but Wade is bigger for sure, and Fisher is bigger for sure than Blue. But at that weight, 5 to 10 pounds really doesn't make such a huge difference. So they are considered small standards, if that's helpful at all, and just kind of knowing what size to expect. But just think of like a regular, not a large golden retriever, but kind of a regular golden retriever size. But anyways, he's kind of like a tannish apricot color. I do think that he might lighten with time and get a little bit lighter than he is. Only time will tell. Sometimes if you look under their coats, you can see that it's a little bit lighter, which means that if you cut or groom them really short, they'll look lighter in color. And if you let their coats grow out, they'll be darker in color. So you can kind of have a completely, goodness. Oh, if you can only smell the puppy breath, because it is very, I love it. You can kind of have a different looking dog depending on how you groom them, for sure. So he is for sure looking for food too. Let me show you the back there, buddy. You gotta quit squirming. So you can kind of see his waves coming in a little bit. I think he'll have more of a straight to wavy coat. They usually start right above, I don't know if you can see that, right above his little collar that he has on there, is a good indication. I feel like he's saying hi with his little foot, of what their coats will look like. And then his nose will darken as well. You can see it's already starting to do that because they're all born really pink. His eyes will open, and probably this weekend, maybe a little bit early next week, because they are a week and a day old today. So they were born, I think that's November 7th. I could be incorrect about that. But he'll be ready to go right after Christmas. They do go to the vet on December 22nd, and then they turn 7 weeks, I think, the day, either Christmas Day or the day after, and we like to keep them till 7 weeks and a little bit. So anyways, I'm going to put him down with his litter mates and kind of show you just a comparison of what he looks like. They don't do a whole lot there, right on the heating pad there, and they try to find the most snuggly little spot all together, but you can kind of see him in comparison to a size. So I don't know if you can tell, but Wade is a little bit bigger, and then Fisher's a little bit bigger, and so he's kind of medium to smaller ground. I even think his sister might be bigger there too. So was that you? Goodness. So we have a lot to say. But yeah, he's going to be a sweet puppy. So hopefully that helps you see him. I know it's not a ton of action. I will say that the November 30th date sounds great. I can't hold him for you until there's a deposit, and I hope you understand that as well. And that's no pressure to put a deposit down by any stretch of the imagination. If you want to put a deposit down on him and then you get here and you decide, oh, I want a completely different one that's available, that's totally fine too. But that's just how I secure a puppy with a family. And there's no guarantee. I have several videos that I'm supposed to be making tonight of all different puppies, and he is not one of anyone else's choice. Thankfully, it's actually a different puppy for each family, so that's great. I'm very happy about that. But without a deposit, there is the chance that somebody might snag him as well before November 30th. So I do just want to say that. But anyhow, hopefully that's helpful, and you can see him and hear from me too. And I'll give you one last little, let me see if I can get a good, got a whole view of our garage there. There we go. So I got my little ears out. One last little view of him. All right, let me know if you have any questions.